Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Complete confidence in a person or plan, etc. The doctor-patient relationship is based on trust. Expect and wish. I trust you will behave better from now on. A consortium of independent organizations formed to limit competition by controlling the production and distribution of a product or service. They set up the trust in the hope of gaining a monopoly. Be confident about something. Certainty based on past experience. He put more trust in his own 2 legs than in the gun. A trustful relationship. He betrayed their trust. The trait of believing in the honesty and reliability of others. The experience destroyed his trust and personal dignity. Confer a trust upon. The messenger was entrusted with the general's secret. Allow without fear. Chiefly archaic, extend credit to. Don't trust my ex-wife, I won't pay her debts anymore. Have confidence or faith in. We can trust in our government. Something, as property, held by one party, the trustee, for the benefit of another, the beneficiary. He is the beneficiary of a generous trust set up by his father. A strong belief in a supernatural power or powers that control human destiny. He lost his faith but not his morality. Complete confidence in a person or plan, etc. He cherished the faith of a good woman. An institution to express belief in a divine power. A member of his own faith contradicted him. Loyalty or allegiance to a cause or a person. Keep the faith. Expect and wish. Feel or have a desire for, want strongly. An inclination to want things. A man of many desires. Express a desire for. Something that is desired. The feeling that accompanies an unsatisfied state. Intend with some possibility of fulfillment. I hope to have finished this work by tomorrow evening. Expect and wish. I hope she understands that she cannot expect a raise. Grounds for feeling hopeful about the future. United States comedian, born in England, who appeared in films with Bing Crosby, 1903 to 2003. A specific instance of feeling hopeful. It revived their hope of winning the pennant. Be optimistic. Be full of hope. Have hopes. One of the 3 Christian virtues. Someone, or something, on which expectations are centered. He was their best hope for a victory. The general feeling that some desire will be fulfilled. In spite of his troubles, he never gave up hope. A consortium of independent organizations formed to limit competition by controlling the production and distribution of a product or service. Gather in a mass, some, or whole. Have or possess in combination. A consortium of independent organizations formed to limit competition by controlling the production and distribution of a product or service. Put or add together. Combine resources. Combine so as to form a whole. Mix. Mix together different elements. An occurrence that results in things being united. Add together from different sources. Combine resources. Harvester that heads and threshes and cleans grain while moving across the field. Join for a common purpose or in a common action. These forces combined with others. A consortium of independent organizations formed to limit competition by controlling the production and distribution of a product or service. Judge or regard. Look upon, judge. I believe her to be very smart. Be confident about something. I believe that he will come back from the war. Accept as true, take to be true. I believed his report. Credit with veracity. You cannot believe this man. Follow a credo. Have a faith, be a believer. When you hear his sermons, you will be able to believe, too. Certainty based on past experience. He wrote the paper with considerable reliance on the work of other scientists. The state of relying on something. A trustful relationship. He took me into his confidence. Freedom from doubt. Belief in yourself and your abilities. After that failure, he lost his confidence. A feeling of trust, in someone or something. I have confidence in our team. A secret that is confided or entrusted to another. Everyone trusted him with their confidences. A state of confident hopefulness that events will be favorable. Public confidence in the economy. The trait of believing in the honesty and reliability of others. The trait of believing in the honesty and reliability of others. Give entirely to a specific person, activity, or cause. She committed herself to the work of God. Perform an act, usually with a negative connotation. Cause to be admitted, of persons to an institution. After the second episode, she had to be committed. Make an investment. Engage in or perform. Commit a random act of kindness. Confer a trust upon. I commit my soul to God. Confer a trust upon. Reveal in private. Tell confidentially. Put into the care or protection of someone. Confer a trust upon. The messenger was entrusted with the general's secret. Confer a trust upon. A vague idea in which some confidence is placed. It strengthened my belief in his sincerity. Any cognitive content held as true. Prefer or wish to do something. Feel or express a desire or hope concerning the future or fortune of. Usually plural, a polite expression of desire for someone's welfare. My best wishes. Invoke upon. Wish you a nice evening. An expression of some desire or inclination. I could tell that it was his wish that the guests leave. A specific feeling of desire. He got his wish. Hope for. Have a wish. I wish I could go home now. Make or express a wish. I wish that Christmas were over. Order politely. Express a wish for. The particular preference that you have. It was his last wish. An association of companies for some definite purpose. Something resembling a pool of liquid. He stood in a pool of light. An association of companies for some definite purpose. The combined stakes of the bettors. A small body of standing water, rainwater, or other liquid. The body lay in a pool of blood. A small lake. Any of various games played on a pool table having 6 pockets. An excavation that is, usually, filled with water. An organization of people or resources that can be shared. A carpool. Any communal combination of funds. Everyone contributed to the pool. Combine into a common fund. We pooled resources. Join or form a pool of people. An association of companies for some definite purpose. A loose affiliation of gangsters in charge of organized criminal activities. A news agency that sells features or articles or photographs etc. to newspapers for simultaneous publication. Join together into a syndicate. The banks syndicated. Organize into or form a syndicate. Sell articles, television programs, or photos to several publications or independent broadcasting stations. Regard something as probable or likely. Make a prediction about. Tell in advance. Be excited or anxious about. Act in advance of. Deal with ahead of time. Realize beforehand. Be a forerunner of or occur earlier than. This composition anticipates Impressionism. Regard something as probable or likely. The meteorologists are expecting rain for tomorrow. Consider obligatory. Request and expect. I expect my students to arrive in time for their lessons. Look forward to the probable occurrence of. We were expecting a visit from our relatives. Be pregnant with. They are expecting another child in January. Consider reasonable or due. I'm expecting a full explanation as to why these files were destroyed. Look forward to the birth of a child. She is expecting in March. Something that is certain. His victory is a certainty. The state of being certain. His certainty reassured the others. The state of being friends, or friendly. The state of being friends, or friendly. A distinguishing feature of your personal nature. Move past. A black limousine passed by when she looked out the window. Eliminate from the body. Grant authorization or clearance for. A usually brief attempt. Success in satisfying a test or requirement. His future depended on his passing that test. Come to pass. Of advancing the ball by throwing it. A team with a good passing attack. Pass from physical life and lose all bodily attributes and functions necessary to sustain life. A document indicating permission to do something without restrictions. The media representatives had special passes. Cuz to pass. She passed around the plates. Be superior or better than some standard. Transmit information. Pass along the good news. Go unchallenged. Be approved. Pass over, across, or through. place into the hands or custody of. Sports. The act of throwing the ball to another member of your team. The pass was fumbled. Pass into a specified state or condition. Make laws, bills, etc. or bring into effect by legislation. They passed the amendment. A difficult juncture. A pretty pass. Stretch out over a distance, space, time, or scope. Run or extend between 2 points or beyond a certain point. A permit to enter or leave a military installation. He had to show his pass in order to get out. Pass by. A bad or difficult situation or state of affairs. Travel past. The sports car passed all the trucks. Disappear gradually. The pain eventually passed off. American football. A play that involves one player throwing the ball to a teammate. The coach sent in a passing play on 3rd and long. Baseball. An advance to first base by a batter who receives 4 balls. The location in a range of mountains of a geological formation that is lower than the surrounding peaks. We got through the pass before it started to snow. An automatic advance to the next round in a tournament without playing an opponent. Go successfully through a test or a selection process. She passed the New Jersey bar exam and can practice law now. Be inherited by. Use up a period of time in a specific way. Any authorization to pass or go somewhere. The pass to visit had a strict time limit. Accept or judge as acceptable. The teacher passed the student although he was weak. A complimentary ticket. The star got passes for his family. A flight or run by an aircraft over a target. The plane turned to make a second pass. Allow to go without comment or censure. The insult passed as if unnoticed. Go across or through. We passed the point where the police car had parked. Military. A written leave of absence. He had a pass for 3 days. One complete cycle of operations, as by a computer. It was not possible to complete the computation in a single pass. Throw. A ball, to another player. Smith passed. Transfer to another, of rights or property. Our house passed under his official control. Be the cause or source of. Give entirely to a specific person, activity, or cause. Give one's talents to a good cause. The elasticity of something that can be stretched and returns to its original length. Transmit, knowledge or skills. Give a secret to the Russians. Move in order to make room for someone for something. Bestow. Give homage. Give food to. Don't give the child this tough meat. Give or supply. Convey or communicate. Of a smile, a look, a physical gesture. Be flexible under stress of physical force. This material doesn't give. Contribute to some cause. Bestow, especially officially. Give a divorce. Dedicate. Give thought to. Break down, literally or metaphorically. Place into the hands or custody of. Organize or be responsible for. Give a course. Bring about. Convey, as of a compliment, regards, attention, etc., bestow. Give the orders. Afford access to. The French doors give onto a terrace. Give or convey physically. Give as a present. Make a gift of. What will you give her for her birthday? Endure the loss of. Cause to happen or be responsible for. Accord by verdict. Give a decision for the plaintiff. Allow to have or take. I give you 2 minutes to respond. Cause to have, in the abstract sense or physical sense. Consent to engage in sexual intercourse with a man. Convey or reveal information. Deliver in exchange or recompense. I'll give you 3 books for 4 CDs. Emit or utter. Give a yelp. Estimate the duration or outcome of something. Execute and deliver. Give, as medicine. Guide or direct, as by behavior of persuasion. Inflict as a punishment. Leave with. Give temporarily. Can I give you my keys while I go in the pool? Manifest or show. This student gives promise of real creativity. Occur. What gives? Offer in good faith. Perform for an audience. Present to view. Proffer, a body part. Propose. Submit for consideration, judgment, or use. Give one's opinion. Transfer possession of something concrete or abstract to somebody. Can you give me lessons? The prehensile extremity of the superior limb. He had the hands of a surgeon. A hired laborer on a farm or ranch. The hired hand fixed the railing. Place into the hands or custody of. Hand me the spoon, please. Something written by hand. She recognized his handwriting. A card player in a game of bridge. We need a 4th hand for bridge. The cards held in a card game by a given player at any given time. I didn't hold a good hand all evening. Physical assistance. Give me a hand with the chores. Ability. He wanted to try his hand at singing. A member of the crew of a ship. All hands on deck. A position given by its location to the side of an object. Objections were voiced on every hand. A rotating pointer on the face of a timepiece. The big hand counts the minutes. A round of applause to signify approval. Give the little lady a great big hand. A unit of length equal to 4 inches, used in measuring horses. The horse stood 20 hands. Guide or conduct or usher somewhere. Hand the elderly lady into the taxi. One of 2 sides of an issue. On the one hand, but on the other hand. Terminal part of the forelimb in certain vertebrates, e.g. apes or kangaroos. The kangaroo's forearms seem undeveloped, but the powerful five-fingered hands are skilled at feinting and clouting. Move forward, also in the metaphorical sense. Cause to be distributed. Transmit, knowledge or skills. Transmit information. Place into the hands or custody of. Refer to another person for decision or judgment. Give to or transfer possession of.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.